It's Spencer's birthday! How old are you?
29.
29. He's 29. Guys, say happy birthday in the comments. You said long in the tooth.
Don't you happy mouth?
It's a party.
It's a party.
It is. I have a bunch with balloon.
Yes, I saw the balloon.
And cupcakes.
Hey, come here.
Thank you for sharing.
No.
You knew? No. And then I. Okay. Hi, sunshines.
Oh, here we are.
Welcome back to the MADCURLS channel. I am. Who am I, Spencer?
TaylorAnne.
TaylorAnne.
Yeah.
And this is.
He can't say my name.
Oh, he doesn't like saying your first
I
name.
don't like saying
Okay.
your first name.
And this is LoriAnne. And together we are MADCURLS. Welcome to the bustedness. No, seriously, this is some real bustedness because we were going to film today and we have everything laid out. See all these shirts? We were going to film. And then it's a snow day. It is literally, what is it, 18 inches outside of snow?
Something like that.
We all keep taking shifts. We've only been one shift. I did it first and then you did it. And like everything we've shoveled, it keeps being buried again in snow. But like in my mind, it makes it easier to go back through again, right?
Yes.
Because it's not like all the way like.
Right, that's how I
it's not
think.
as high.
Yes. He's fighting hangers, guys. You see me fighting in the background with him.
It's not nice. It's not nice. But it's a snow day. That means no school, no work, no nothing. We were gonna film, but
People always say that the best
like
thing about
5
snow
o'clock
days
right
is
now.
that you didn't actually have to go to school anymore.
Exactly.
But now it's like as I get older, I don't have to go to work either.
Right, I know. It's because we live in
Thank you.
unprecedented times.
I think it's something
Unprecedented.
like that.
Yeah. Because normally you have to go to work, right?
Normally I have.
Well, is it state of emergency? Because how do you even drive on the road?
Yeah, I know.
I didn't even
DMV
drive
care
on the
nothing about
road.
that in the past. They
Yeah.
care about it now.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Huh? Can you show me a soda?
Alright.
Okay. All right, so you're holding up all these shirts because we want to film a Does It Still Work?
Critter.
And we were going to film it with the cream of nature,
We're trying to decide which
coconut milk, leave-in,
color
and curling
green.
cream. Yeah, we're trying to pick up this green here.
Yep.
And we really don't have the green, but we're trying.
Yes, I say it was. Where's the middle one? Oh, it's this back one. I thought it was
That
this one, kind of.
But that shirt is like the color of my nails, and my nails are teal, and that's not the color of this
Spencer felt
green.
it was the lighter one.
This one seems more like tropical.
I think.
I agree with
yeah,
that.
I have to agree with that.
I agree with that. So we were gonna do that, and then we just, I don't know, we just love to talk to each other, and
I
then
know.
time gets away from us because
I
we're
know,
just
and
talking.
then we just figured we'd bring you in on the conversation. Hold on, I have to, because like I see you're not gonna be turned off the camera. I gotta pull up these pajamas because I'm just like all kinds of hanging out.
Okay,
I'm
hold,
sorry.
hold please. There you are. You're decent.
I'm decent again.
Spencer is showing us what we got him for his. I was like for Christmas, for his birthday. Show the people. Come over here.
Yeah, we
It's
didn't
a-
know what it was, but this
I
is what he
know.
wanted for his birthday. This is what we do
Wait,
over here. Like
girl.
you speak up what you want.
Girl, your furry head, girl. It's like a, what is it? A muscle massager?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it's a muscle massage. Where you at? Okay.
There's certain stuff you cannot stretch out and or roll out.
Okay.
So this is something that helps get those spots that there's just no exercise for.
Nice. Yeah, he takes that working out dead serious.
We'll put it in our Amazon
I got it-
store since
I
we got
got
it
it-
off Amazon.
I got it in an email. Bright and early this morning, like 5 o'clock, they were not having nobody show up at that club. They were like, nope. Last night they were kind of like tentative about it. This morning they were like,
What club? Like the
Fitness Edge.
Did you cancel that yet?
not yet, because you still have to go in person.
He wanted to keep taking your Manny.
No, I don't.
I canceled mine. I was
or
like,
you could
I'm
just
not
like,
going.
you know, go and exercise.
Boy,
I
We said we were gonna buy a treadmill for the house.
we did. Why don't we all go in together and get treadmills?
Right?
Spence?
What's a treadmill split 3 ways?
I don't know. I mean, I could afford it.
Oh, the whole
Large.
thing?
No,
Oh,
I'm
he
not
got
paying
money. A large. Okay.
I know.
But yeah, we keep preparing.
So,
We're gonna. People are probably like, why do we keep getting all these behind the scenes? When are we gonna get the actual content?
because people like this when I read the comments,
Real critter.
I know.
they say that you guys could just know more about us.
Yeah, like this is us in our element, in our natural habitat.
I would say in our natural
In
habitat.
our natural habitat, like this is where like our strength. We just like to talk. Like
That's my
I don't
strength.
know.
So we were saying that. We were thinking of having a series. We're always planning. It's
Always.
like always in the doggy. I don't want to feel teeth on my hands.
No teeth. No teeth.
Our strength is in our our strength is in our speaking. Okay, and so I think, and then you guys like really like glean when I talk about things. I know when we have lives, you guys will come at me and ask me different questions and things, and so
Like our last
yeah,
live
like in the
was really
wisdom
good.
of that. So I said we should have some sort of we were thinking like a Wisdom Wednesday.
And just go live on Wednesdays and just people just bring their questions. We just talk about anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love that someone kicked it off with relationships, and we go in on relationships. Like we love talking
do.
about
We do.
that.
Or I was thinking of starting like a divorce series because I actually haven't looked it up on YouTube. YouTube. I haven't looked it up on YouTube, but I know I'm not the only one. I don't even need to say that. That's pointless. Just empty words. But I would like to express myself like from my angle, like my struggles, my strengths, my weaknesses, my illness. And I think it was an extraordinary amount of time. I'm not the only one, but I still think I have like a unique angle to it. And so I'm wondering if I should start a divorce series.
I think that would be so cool. Like, I don't even know how like you would lay it out.
Taking advantage of my Maddie while we still are married.
But I was like, we just have a little channel, little subscribers, like little series. I'm like, it ain't $1 million, not Nikki tutorials. Girl, but you could become the girl. Make it go viral,
somebody made such a good point. They said, who you married is not who you divorced. Like the same person you met. Like, oh my God, no. That's why I said I don't trust nobody. I could see somebody coming hard from my Manny, which I never would have thought that mentality. But now I definitely think, oh yeah.
Well, coming for your Manny would be coming for my Manny because it's a duo channel.
True.
Technically, it would be my Manny.
True.
Because everything's under my name. We just have a joint channel, you know? So technically it's my Manny. And I ain't sharing my Manny. So with you, remember in the beginning I didn't want to share my Manny. Girl, even with you. Remember? Oh my gosh. Our first, what was it? Our first video thing or whatever. The company was $50. $50.
Guys, $50.
And I had to split it with you 25-20. But I was like, Mom, I got a car payment. And you were like, okay.
I didn't know volunteer work.
I was like, well, Ma, I need it for my car payment. You're like, but we both were in the video. Like, I get half the money from the video. And I was just like, but I need it. Like,
at the time, you couldn't grasp that concept. Now you're like the most generous, you know, because we had a collab recently, and Tay took one for the team, but yet she split it, and I just thought that was more than generous. Because God knows I needed it.
Would you have done it, girl?
Yes, I would have. Because I'm your mother. Yes, I would have, definitely.
She probably would have.
Yes, I would have.
Well, you would have had no choice. I would have been like, look. Let's start bringing up the violin of the reach back story. Like,
right.
Let's tell that story. You feel good. Doggy has winter nose. We
Isn't that adorable?
Because his nose was darker brown, like almost black, and his nose is like becoming the color of his coat.
Yeah.
And we're like, why is his nose getting lighter?
Like, you used to love the little black button nose,
Yeah.
and I used to see pictures of golden doodles with like little like brownish pink noses, and I'm like, oh my God, they're so cute because it matches their fur. And Doggy has the little pinkish brownish nose now. It is the cutest thing ever.
They say because it's the winter, it's the weather, the cold weather, like it changes their nose in the winter time. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Just when we thought he couldn't get any cuter, he got cuter.
He's so cute.
He's so cute.
But like changes colors back and forth from when like it's like cold and he feels that cold, and then like from when it's warm. So like the room is warm right now, and it's not as dark as it was though. But like they say it does get lighter in the winter. You're so sweet.
But as we are going through these unprecedented times and the schedules are so weird, like you were like stressing out at the end of last week because you didn't know how to like to plan out the schedule, and then Saturday was coming and the time was getting away from us, and I don't know, it just seems like these doldrum long months like January, and no one's like getting motivated. I'm tired and dragging because what I shared with you, going through the divorce and all that. And so I hope that you guys appreciate and value the fact that we just like put the camera on and you don't like hate us for it, because we just want to connect with you guys. We know that you enjoy our lives and what we do, and maybe every now and then we'll drop a gym in here or something. Who knows? Yeah. But we just like to turn the camera on so you guys over here, the channel's still, alive and well. And we just can do what we can do. And I've seen the reassurance of that in the comments where people are like, we understand it's life. Like, do what you can do. Like, we're here for you. We're here for Flav. All of that. And so I so appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't do it without you guys.
No, for real. And oh my gosh, I just remember back we used to like bang out tutorials.
I know.
Like, how do we do it? I'm like, we can't even like get like one, just the makeup and the products and the air drying time. And
it's funny how I channeled that back then when my husband first left the house. That was so brand new to me. Now I'm like 2 or 3 years into it, and why am I just like so dragging? Is it because it's just the whole process is exhausting, and like 2 or 3 years later, like I'm right here, I'm like this close to it all happening. Why am I just so drained from it? Whereas that motivated me back in 2017. Every morning, like brainless, just get up, wash our hair. I mean, all the tutorials that we did.
Well, I think we were equally motivated because at the time of that time I wasn't working.
Okay.
So that was what we did. We got up every day and we filmed. But now, it's a little bit different. And I know there are people who work full-time jobs and they're still like, influencers and all that. But we adjusting.
Look, guys, this is so cute. So one of my sleepers. All right, so I could be thing 1 or thing 2. I didn't know how they were going to do that because when I bought it, I think I bought it off of Walmart.com a couple of years ago. I'm like, how could you do that? They just send you the letters and you can Velcro them on. Who shall I be today?
Girl, thing one. Girl, you're number one.
Okay. Thing one. See?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Cute. Or Duddy.
Duddy?
It's not nice. I could be thing two.
That's so funny.
Thing two. So cute.
This was trying to say.
I know. You see? I could be thing one, thing two.
Guys, look what I picked up from Target yesterday. So we can try it again. I'm so shocked that the dude never came for us for our video. I was like watching, I'm like, that video was ridiculous. I was like, why were we counting pumps of foam? We use 67 pumps in our, like, why are we counting foam?
I don't know.
Like, I don't think we understood, well, I don't know, you use foam, but like, I don't know what our foam series was. Maybe us being bust, like, I have no idea.
It lasted only like 3 videos, I think.
Yeah, but like, I want to put a leave-in with this, and I want to try this again on my short hair, and I have very high hopes for it, but we bought it again because we don't have it. Maybe we gave it away, we threw it away, I don't know.
I think we probably gave it away.
Okay, because we didn't have it. I couldn't find it. And so I was in Target yesterday, and I was like, okay, I'm going to pick this up again. I am seriously on a mousse kick. And I was telling my mom, I was like, I really just want to do a series. I was like, nothing fancy, nothing whatever, like, because every morning I do my hair for work, and I'm typically just like snatching up a different mousse. So I was like, maybe I'll just like, film that in the morning.
Translation, she doesn't want to share her mousse, so she's getting territorial over product. And I
Girl,
can understand
I'm
that.
not, I just know us, and I feel like it would be valuable information because people keep asking me, because I keep showing on Instagram all the mousses I'm using, and I feel like it would just be like boom, 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 boom in the morning. Okay, this morning I'm using this mousse, and then after work I would just be like, okay, here's my hair at the end of the day. Here's what I think. But when it's us, it's like we're this. This is what we are. We try to film a tutorial.
Exactly.
And so, but then you're always getting comments about your skincare. I'm like, why can't, while I'm at work, you just set up the camera, show your skincare, and talk about skincare, talk about retinol. I'm like, just do that. It's easy. Y'all gonna get this natural look. We used to do sickening eye looks. This is what you're gonna be getting on a camera. Like,
I know.
We're gonna be getting content, but like in the morning for work, like I don't really wear makeup, so it's gonna be me in my natural state because I don't wear makeup to work.
We wore masks all day. That's funky. We wore masks all day yesterday, and we didn't have any breakouts, right?
No, I got one.
Did you? I didn't
Above
put
my
anything on my face underneath. Oh yes, I did.
I've been using a lot of Dermalogica, the Clear Start line.
Yeah. Okay. I came in. I sprayed this mist.
Clear Start Dermalogica.
Dermalogica. Okay. So what's in this? Is it salicylic acid? Oh, there's a niacinamide. Yeah, I love that because it's brightening.
I don't think that's acne stuff though. That's for pores. It says pores.
Yeah, it's definitely pores
and toner, but it's like a micro pore mist. Yeah. But I use.
I love that niacinamide because the other day you're like, "Mine, you're getting redder and redder and redder." I'm like, "That's brightening."
I like the niacinamide too, but I also like salicylic acid. Any of their products that have salicylic acid in it, I'm like using their cleansers, using their moisturizers, using their spot treatments. They have like this foam stuff that I actually put on my face, and then I put my mask on. So the last thing I put on my face is like salicylic acid here, and I really feel like I haven't been breaking out as much since doing that. Before I would actually put like moisturizer on, like no salicylic acid, and maybe that was causing breakouts because it was getting oily and just it was too much moisture or something.
I don't know.
Like I would put like,
well, maybe also like we say we switch our masks
like
right
this
now, you know?
or this, like a typical moisturizer. Like this is the Josie Marin whipped argan oil face butter. I'm putting a butter on my face like here under my mask.
No, nothing is it for you.
Or the Murad Intense Recovery Cream, like stuff because it's winter. I'm like, I don't want dry skin, so stuff to counteract dry skin. But maybe it's too much just sitting under my mask. But now I put stuff with salicylic acid in there, like you said, and so I don't feel like I'm getting as many.
Yes.
As many.
Yeah. No, I really do. I hate to bring. I'm comfortable sitting in front of the camera and just expressing my thoughts, like through like my life, like my journey, my testimony, so to speak. Exclusive kind of like to me, and then you guys enjoy that, but I don't want to like hang up a great big shingle about skincare and people are coming with knowledge, because there are so many channels out there with knowledge about skincare. This is not about knowledge about skincare. This is just me being a 53-year-old woman, really focusing on skincare like I have my entire life, and just sharing the products that I use. So but I use a lot.
You can do that disclaimer. Like there's a natural hair girl who said one time, people come in and ask her all these questions. She's like, look, like I'm no stylist, I'm no professional. She's like, this is just my experience in the natural hair community, what's worked for me, what I like. Like, don't be looking for like professional advice. Like this is just what's worked for me. So I mean, and even with you guys saw with the Curlsmith video I did with the bond treatments and the protein, I had to use a chart. I'm like, it's so much information, like where I don't want to say we're not informative like that, but when you get like down into the nitty gritty, if you're looking for the nitty gritty, like this is not the nitty gritty. Like I don't feel like
the simplicity of what I do it's just so much easier to turn on the camera and just walk you through it. Explain like how I use the things, how I use them, why I switch brands, because I just do now. I'm really hooked on now L'Oreal, and I'm so happy about that because it's drugstore, okay, and skincare does not always have to be high end, and so I'm really loving because they have like these like, they're called like intensives, and so they have like the little bottles of things like hyaluronic acid and retinol, and what's the other glycolic acid.
What does he have?
He's ripping up something. And so I'm like, oh my god, at first I'm like, okay, drugstore, even though like I did use Olay over the years, but when L'Oreal came in, I'm like, okay, let me not make a habit of this, like using drugstore, but no, I actually love it. I love the retinol. It has like, I think, from what little bit of knowledge I know about it, I was watching another skincare channel one time, and she was saying like the lesser amount, it's pure and it's very hard to find, and she named a brand, which was, I think it was The Ordinary, that only carried like the specific one that's excellent for your skin, and all the other brands either water it down or it's too much. You think like the higher the number the better, something like that. Like, see, right now I'm struggling with the explanation of retinol because I don't understand it, but I do know that the one I've been using by L'Oreal, I am loving like that whole thing, like all of the intensives, all of the moisturizers, all that came. So I started incorporating that into my obsession over Christmas was the Strivectin. I got a lot of things through Strivectin, and that skincare is sky high.
Through me.
Through you. Through you, girl.
These are through Strivectin.
Girl, because guys, she was the sickening ambassador. I lucked out last year. So, dermatological, all that. So, but now I'm incorporating different brands, like, and I guess it's okay to do that because we do it with hair care, you know, with our hair stuff. So, first I was like sticking to one straight, you know, one brand, but there's other things out there. I used to swear by Drunk Elephant. Still do grab things because I still grab like that Bronzini. I like that to kind of like top things off with and all of that, the oils. But there's just
but the
so
girls
many.
have been asking for a while, girl. Thank you. The girls,
The girls. I know. So yeah, maybe we can do that.
Girl.
Yeah, just because just to connect with you guys. You know, this is like what we do best, just to connect this way. And we're like, we see the numbers, we see the views, and it's things like this, the enjoyment that you guys like, because no one wants to sit down and like really do a whole lot of like heavy topics, but when you guys come home from work, or you're on your way to work, or you just relax or whatever, you just put on the video and you hear our voices in the background, and we're your family in your head, and so if you kind of like watch us for that reason, like there's our niche right there.
Yeah,
we're the family in y'all's heads.
we're just talking. Did you have a cupcake yet?
No, I did not.
Watch my cupcakes in a balloon.
And I know that's so cute.
Look at my glasses.
In a balloon.
This is doggy. These are my only prescription glasses, and I wear contacts. But in the house, I like to wear just my glasses, and they're so busted.
I sat on these, and they were able to fix them. And I have another pair.
Oh, that was before they fixed them. I was like, wait, you sat on them?
Oh yeah, no, not again. No, they fixed them. They were so distorted. But whenever that happens, guys, don't panic unless the arm actually comes off like that. Bustedness. But if you just kind of like sit and you seem like it's just like on the verge of breaking, do not try to do it yourself unless you're an expert. To always take it to an eyeglass place, and it's almost like a courtesy. I can't say across the board, but I do know that I do go to an eyeglass place that I've been going to for years, so maybe that's why they do it for me. But I don't think so. I think that you can go to any eyeglass place. They're pretty I think standard like that. And they will kind of like, I don't know, they get the hot machine, maybe the materials get like softer, they kind of manipulate it back into shape. I couldn't believe it when she came back out with them.
And girl, she did that thing.
She did. So anyway, so I went to the eye doctor a couple of weeks ago, and I always get my frames off of eBay because these are Kate Spade, and they are $300 years ago when I got them at the eyeglass place. But now I just get them off of eBay, anywhere from like $19 or whatever, $29. I think I paid maybe $29, $39 for these. Really? So yeah, they're Kate Spade, and I like this one that they're called Josette. So I got this, and I also have a navy pair now. That's what I took the last time I went to the eye doctor, so that they could just put lenses in those. So I have like something to switch in and out. And that's what I do. So yeah, so we were gonna try to start a series called.
Just don't say series.
I know we always great big plans.
Don't say series.
Does it still work? Remember, guys, I was like loving this, and we did 2 videos almost when this first came out. and we felt like the
They
consistency
still smell so good.
of the products were so similar that we said, I bet you could do the leave-in by itself, and we were told, no, you cannot, and we were like, we'll test and see, and we did, and you can't do it.
Why didn't we do the curling cream by itself? I feel like the curling cream would have been the one. Why did we do the leave-in?
I don't know. Why
don't? Because the curling cream is a little bit thicker.
Oh my gosh, it smells so. It smells.
It's dogginess. Okay, he's not. He's.
So yes, I wanted to try this today.
All right, sir. You need to go.
But I see where my room needs some work, and I need to do that. Though when this camera go off, I'll probably get back in my bed and watch The Real Housewives of New York. It's heating up now.
And
so
I was gonna say I need a plan, but I don't even think I do because I don't feel like we're not gonna have school tomorrow again because it's still snowing. It's gonna snow into Tuesday, so it started Monday night. All day Monday it's been snowing today, and then it's going into Tuesday morning. So
okay,
we need time to unbury ourselves from the snow. Like,
even though they're getting better and better at it, like back in the 70s, I know like it would be like probably a week long for something like this. Even though it's really not as bad,
girl,
right?
no, it's bad. Girl.
Is it?
Girl, it is.
It just seemed like they were just great big huge flakes. They're not like the year that we had, they were like going slanted like sideways.
Yeah.
And they were like really small and almost invisible. That was like some heavy duty, but these just took like great big wet
No,
flakes.
because like the neighbors keep plowing and we keep plowing over here, and it's like it's up there again. It's just like, ¿por qué? Why do we keep plowing? For it to keep snowing.
So we were going to do the clean out the bathroom, and we set up here just to talk to you guys.
I know, but we're going to because I want to be able to like reach the stuff that I want. We have like basket. This is so ratchet. I keep saying when we keep passing Home Depot, and I'm like, why don't I?
know.
No, because the other day I did. No, like a month ago, I went and I picked up new blinds, got them home, and realized they were alabaster. I'm like, what the heck is alabaster? Like,
do they look white in the box?
Well, yeah, like I just picked up the box. I didn't know they were different color.
White's not always white. They have like eggshell white, and I mean, it's just like all, like our walls. Yeah.
They're like
white,
beige, and I'm like, these are not the right ones.
What's the color of our wall? What's the name of it?
Swiss chocolate.
Yeah, I want to get like just a little microscopic little container. That way we can always kind of like do some touch-ups. Like, see, you could use some touch-ups there.
Totally.
What happened there?
Girl.
So yeah, so we have to remember we had like the whole summer thing, and we were like redecorating and all that. So now it's been almost 6 months. Oh, guys, guess what? Okay, so during the summer when I was redecorating and doing all of that, I was buying my furniture from Wayfair, and so I bought a dresser drawer, which I really liked. It went like, to me, it's like the centerpiece of like the room. Like it's what kicked it off. So I wanted kind of like that black theme, and I had the black metal, kind of like the industrial look that you guys see every now and then I show in the video. So I went to Wayfair and got a dresser drawer. And I remember the day I got it because that was the day we took Doggy to the hospital, and that we had to drop like all that money, like $600. I remember sitting in the car.
When he had that rawhide bone.
Yeah, exactly. So I loved it because I came away from a dresser that I had had for 20 years, and it was getting stuck, and I was trying to maneuver it. I was putting my hand underneath, and it was just like, it just was not opening. You know how like dresser drawers get like kind of like all busted looking and acting? So I was so glad to have this new one. It would slide in and slide out and slide in and slide out. And then one day it was like, like it stopped. And so there I am back under trying to adjust it and fix it. And I was like so mad. And it wasn't like, I think I paid maybe this summer, maybe like about $400 or $500-ish, something like that. So I told you, and you're like, that's ridiculous. You said, Ma, you just got that. You said you need to tell them about it. And I did. And they're sending me a whole dresser drawer, literally no questions asked. Like they asked for a photo, and I didn't send a photo, and they didn't care. They just wanted to get through the process, a whole brand new one. And I said, well, what do I do with this one? And they said, just donate it. Like, oh my gosh! Like they said, they said it's easier, we feel, that people keep it and just give it away on that end than for us to have to send out a truck. See, that's how you do business. See, that's how you do business. But they're always like that,
When you got money? Wayfair got money, though. They said, just keep a $500 dresser. Like,
do they have money, Wayfair?
Yeah, people buy from Wayfair all the time.
Oh,
so they should have money.
Okay. I feel like they have really good customer service. No questions asked. This summer, I think I bought a mirror, and I think it showed up like 2 or 3 times broken. Always refund and send another one.
Yeah, that mirror, it was like third time was the charm, right?
Yeah,
You want to clean my makeup brushes? I'm staring at them.
Girl, not today.
Girl.
But anyway, $25?
Girl, $25. Girl.
Hey guys, gotta make a dime. But Wayfair, I mean, so Wayfair is Jocelyn, Maine, which I think is like the high end. It's almost like Gap. It's almost like Gap.
Banana Republic.
Banana Republic.
J.Crew.
So it's Old Navy, Gap, and then Banana Republic. So Wayfair would be the Old Navy, Gap would be the middle one, which is Birch Lane, yes, and then the high end one is the Joss in Maine. So actually, it was Joss in Maine I got that dresser from, but it all hooks up in my account and in my buying history. It's all together. So so there it was, and I could not believe it. No questions asked, just sitting at a brand new one. So very good, very good, very good,
Girl, very good, girl. So this is just another useless video of us talking.
It's not useless because we're sharing our lives.
Girl, what are we sharing, girl?
I just told them, like, if they ever buy anything from Wayfair, I just shared, like, this. We talked about Cream of Nature.
We did. It's a snow day.
It's a snow day. Spencer demonstrated
Oh yeah, his little muscle
his
thing.
little muscle thing.
Okay.
Doggy has a winter nose. If you ever wonder why your dog's nose turns pink in the winter,
I bought the dew.
you bought the dew. And you're going to, and she's hogging it for her mousse series that she basically excluded me out of. She tried to act like in the morning, boom, 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 boom. What's her
Girl,
expression?
it's gonna be boom. Because when are we gonna film that mousse series,
boom,
girl?
boom, boom,
Boom, boom, boom.
And then she tried to throw a skincare series on me, girl.
Girl.
Huh?
Because look at us, girl. We'll never get through my mousse series, girl.
So yeah, and then I shared about L'Oreal.
You did.
Write down below something that you've learned in the video, boys and girls.
Okay, one thing we talked about that you learned.
that you didn't know before you arrived here.
You know what? I'm gonna share this because I have to do it once we're done. This is my teacher planner, and I found that actually writing on the pages, like see how like the pages actually come and like you can write on them.
Yes.
Right? I don't do that because things are constantly switching.
Okay.
So I use sticky notes.
My sticky notes, yes.
And so then you can just move the sticky notes down.
Cute.
So because I know we're probably not going to school Monday and Tuesday, everything is just boop, pick the sticky note up and move it down instead of keep like erasing. So like I teach math, this is reading and this is writing. And so like everything is just pick it up and move it down. You can move stuff around instead of having to keep erasing and whatnot. So
I wonder if they make a book like this that almost has like an erasable, like a wash. You know how you can erase.
Yeah, but I feel like when you close it, it'll smudge.
Yeah.
But yeah, a teacher at where a teacher told me like to do that at one of the schools, the other middle school that I was at. She was like, use sticky notes.
I think that's smart.
Instead of just writing in there because you're always switching stuff up.
Yeah, and I used to think sticky notes, like I would throw away so many sticky notes over the years, like when your father would bring them home from work, like just endless sticky notes. And there was that ugly yellow one. Remember those like the plain like ugly yellow? Yeah. But now you get like I think that was from like the tropical series.
Okay, yeah.
And then I have one that had like different like
blue.
Degrees of blue.
You have a red one too.
I love this one came from the primary color one. I think like. You know, the tropical one is the pink, the orange, the yellow, and like the lime green. This is like the primary color. I love the red one. To me is like such a unique color. Okay. So, but yeah, let's go to Amazon and look for some Post-it notes because they're so cute.
But you know, if you're one of those people, or even like in like if you have like a planner, if you're like a person that plans out stuff in the month, and like they have to be flexible with their lives. Yeah. These unprecedented times. Yeah. So
I'm more of a
sticky notes.
I'm more of a writer. I have like a whole collection. I took this, I said to my attorney, as a full-time job. I am not joking. I have notebooks and notes in, and then I got the printer. I have categorized everything for the 30 years. All that is like so inclusive to help me with this divorce, and I write down every single thing. And I mean, like a detective, I have uncovered so many lies. Cha-ching! In the end. But no, it is a full-time job. Yeah. You cannot just get an attorney and think that you can just like kick up your heels and lay back. Unless maybe like you're rich and you don't mind that just like paying them. But I appreciate the fact that the other day they called, though it was extremely time-consuming. But I didn't understand when they told me to send my bank statements to have what's it called, redacted. So I said like the full number. So she said that because it was, they always want the last 24 months of your life or whatever, and so that would include like basically 24 statements, and the statements can go on and on and on and on, and every single page. And it was like I did it throughout the weekend. It was so time consuming because it was just different things. Maybe at times when I switched dishwasher money from one account to another, every time my bank account showed up, I had to redact it. Now she had a computer program, she said that she could do it, but they charged me for it, you know. So she said, unless you want to do it, and then like I do the labor. So I did the labor over the weekend. It was, now I can see why they charge. It was very time consuming, but nope, I had the patience of a saint because it was saving me
Manny.
dollar rays,
Yeah.
doll hairs,
Doll hairs.
like Smoky Ghost of one of our channels, doll hairs,
Doll hairs.
So yeah, I had my little Apple Pencil, and I was just like,
Was that the sound girl?
that was sound. Yeah,
Girl.
so see, so that's it. That's what
More learning.
more learning.
More learning. Yeah, guys, comment down below one thing you've learned in this video. Girls at it, girl. Ooh, girl.
And I whip it. It's almost the way you do the coffee. The more you whip it, the more like frothier it becomes.
Oh,
Is it almost like a whipped? It's like whipped kind of, right? Love it. You don't like it? You like the taste of it? Or you don't like a smoothie to be whipped?
I don't think I think I like it more like wet or like icy, more cold as well.
Mm.
It tastes like
So
a
good.
it tastes like a smoothie when it's old.
Because it is a smoothie that's old.
Oh, okay.
But it's still whipped.
But like I feel like when it's old, like it becomes whipped. Like it gets like that film on the top.
It doesn't have a film on the top.
There's the whole thing is a film on the top.
It also said the whole thing is whipped.
Okay.
Why are we yelling?
I don't know.
That does make me more right. Because I raised my voice a few octaves.
Girl, I sprayed one of them perfumes on myself yesterday and I almost wanted to die. Like it was too much. I'm trying to get into perfumes, but it like I sprayed the bouquet one.
Alright, well just don't get under perfume under the roof because like I can't just my migraines. I can't. It's a whole lot of perfume.
It was too much perfume, and
It's
I
a
was
whole
just
lot of
like,
perfume.
no, this scent ain't
Oh,
it.
girl, you can wear whatever you want to.
Girl.
We just won't be friends anymore.
I know, I was so afraid like you were gonna smell it on me in the car,
Oh,
but
girl, don't say that. I'm so afraid. Oh my god, girl, you're a normal young woman. You wear perfume.
Because I would get in the car, get in the car, and you would be like, okay. Like, did you spray perfume? Like, you would have started with, okay. Like you were trying to tolerate it, but then you couldn't anymore. So you'd be like, okay, did you spray perfume on yourself?
Yeah, that sounds like me.
And then you would, like, get out and be like, did you spray all that funky
I'm like,
perfume?
you knew we were going out today. Why would you, like, lock me in a car with you and all that perfume? I said, you know we need the heat on.
You say all that funky perfume. Girl, it's always funky perfume.
It's always funky perfume. Whether it is or it isn't, it's just like everything is busted, everything is junk. You know, like
perfume
like,
is always funky.
Like, don't be offended. Like, I mean, everything is junk. Even my own stuff is junk. I'm like, hey, come get this junk. Like, everything is junk, and there's no room for offense. I said something to Spencer the other day. I can't say because it's not politically correct. If I heard that word one more time, I'm like, oh, I thought like we were like cool people like that. I thought I could like name call you. You'd be okay with it, but he wasn't. And he kept saying because I'm such and such a thing, and I'm like, yes, I go. You know, with kids, you can't apologize like that because all right. This is an art to parenting. Now, at times, if you apologize, it's like it's gonna go over. But because he kept harping on it so much that I had to make it like go like nothing. I'm like, Spencer, like get over it. Yes, that's that. I'm not taking it because that's exactly what you are. Okay. And so then when you see like that, then basically they kind of like take it in, but not really the other day. But God, that was not bothering. He's getting on my nerves. And so I was just like, I had to tell him about himself because I always tell 20. This is something else you guys are going to learn. 20 can't be 40, and 40 can't be 60. Which means your 20-year-old will never know as much as you, and I will never know like as much as my mother. So I told Spencer that a long time ago when he went to school and got just enough education to be dangerous. Couldn't tell him nothing. He was diagnosing me because he went to school for psychology. He was telling me everything. I'm
Oh
like,
my
Spencer,
gosh. And remember he took that body language class?
oh my. I couldn't even talk to him at night. So I'd be talking right now, and all of a sudden I would do this, like scratch my eye. And he's like, what's wrong? I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, this means that you get ready to tell a lie or something. I'm like, no, it doesn't. And then every time you move or you scratch your face, you scratch your nose, you get ready to lie. I'm like, I couldn't take it. I'm like, can you stop diagnosing me, please, please? So he went to college, got just enough education to be dangerous, and oh my gosh. And so I finally had to tell him one day, I'm like, look, you will never know as much as me. I don't care how many books you read and how many halls you walked in a college. You will never know because you get this kind of wisdom through living. It's life experience. That's why sometimes you go to college and they will give you so many credits. If you go back, say at my age, I would go back and maybe I could forego some of the basic courses because I've lived my life. If I don't know that stuff by now, then who am I, you know? So you can't get this kind of knowledge that a 53-year-old girl, you will never know. I'll never catch up to my mother. She knows things that I don't know. So accept that, receive it.
Suck it in.
Suck it in.
Breathe it in.
And big
Digest
girl
it.
big boy girl.
What did they say on the TV? They didn't want to say put on your big boy. They didn't want to say panties or something. They were like put socks or something. They changed put on your big girl socks or something. They changed.
Yeah, I remember
think
that.
it was a news station. She didn't want to say There's like the phrase is like put on your big boy like drawers or pant or whatever, big girl pant, and I think they said socks.
Socks.
So
Okay.
put on your big boy or big girl socks. I'm like
That's funny.
socks.
I know. Socks.
Socks. Girl, I said her hair has never looked so good, and there's a deep conditioner in there. I'm like, our hair looks the best when there's a deep conditioner. Well, mine has day 2 deep conditioner.
Well, mine this would bug me because it's so tightly coiled.
It looks so healthy.
I would frizz it out because I would keep trying to pull it and pull it. It's so tightly coiled. Even in the top, you can see what's kind of getting frizzy here because I keep trying to pull it out.
It looks healthy.
Does it?
And like when you go to style it with product, like it'll become dry, and it's like, why can't we just style our hair with deep conditioners? Like, why can't we do that? You can, but then like it's not good for you.
Really? Why?
Girl, that's what the girls say.
Who's the girls?
Girl, the girls. I think you can go into like moisture overload or something, like it's too much.
Oh, really?
What deep conditioner did you use?
I used a combination of MICHE, the cookie one, I want that smell, and Curlsmith, the for the blue line, the one with the hyaluronic acid in it.
I used the MICHE cookie one too, but I put Jamaican black castor oil in mine.
Along with that? Mm-hmm. Oh, see, yes, we kind of almost have the same look.
But like my curls are like really tight as well, and like they're chunky,
soft and shiny, and there's 2 different degrees. Like, unless it's just this is length, but this is I have super soft.
I have different textures going on. This is straighter. These curls are more loose than the ones up here are super tight. And then the crown of the crown of my head is so frizzy, like right here.
This right here is almost like it's been straightened or relaxed. I mean, it is so super soft. And up here it's super coiled. I like this. It feels so pretty. Is it because it's length? No,
girl,
it's pretty.
It's probably soft because there's a deep conditioner in it right now.
Yeah, it's nice.
Girl, it's length, girl. Nice. Let me do a length challenge. Gotta pull it really tight. Length check.
Length check.
Where is it at, girl? I don't know. Girl.
There's another check the other day, and it reminded me of when we used to be in church. Be like, rapture check.
Oh, rapture, yeah, you gotta stand up.
Yeah.
Wait, can I put my hair in a ponytail? In your ponytail?
Almost. Almost.
I was like, what styles can I do? Can I do like 2 little like space buns? Really crazy. Or like, can I wear a headband?
I don't know.
But all right.
Okay.
We're going our separate ways.
All right,
guys. Thank you so much for watching
and putting up with our bustedness.
Impromptu video. Putting up with our bustedness. Comment down below something you've learned.
Okay.
And
love you so bad.
And we'll see you in our next video.
All right.
Bye.